Hi, Kim West, the Sleep Lady, and in this video I'm going to answer Kate's question that she posted on my Facebook page. She said, hi, how can I get my 2-year-old to sleep without me? Okay, so this is a great question, Kate. And of course, even though it's a simple and short question, it has kind of a big answer. So I'm going to refer you to lots of great articles on my blog and also my book. But in general, your 2-year-old has to learn the skill of putting him or her, let's say you didn't say, to sleep without you. My guess is without you lying down with her or him. So what you're going to do is start on a bedtime after a great day of naps. So make sure that the day you start, by the way, Friday night is the most popular night. So Friday during the day, make sure, let's see, I'm just going to say that it's a boy. Just to make it easier. Make sure he's well rested for his nap that day any way you can get it. So stroller, car, lay down with him, rock him, whatever works. So maybe he's awake for about 4 hours, between maybe 5, between wake up from nap to bedtime. So not too overtired and yet not too rested. So he's a little bit of what they call sleep pressure to help him go to sleep at bedtime. 2, if he's newly 2, he probably doesn't have the verbal skills yet of to have a family meeting, to do like a sleep manner chart, which I normally like to do. If he's about to turn 3, he will. And so then I would follow that section in my book or follow some of those articles in my blog too. So the bigger question for you, Kate, is where is your son going to sleep? So, because if he's on the newer end of 2, he might not have or probably doesn't have the cognitive ability to understand stay in your bed all night long and the impulse control to help him with that. To remember that when I wake up, oh, I should stay in my bed, not pop up and go find mommy or go find daddy. So my guess is, although, and it's an experienced guess, but it is a guess, that the reason why he is sleeping with you or you're sleeping with him is because maybe he climbed out of his crib. And so you started to lay down with him to help him to go to sleep. Super common. The hard part about this for you is that this is going to be harder to get him to learn to go to sleep and stay asleep in his bed, and that you may very well have to gate his door. I'm not saying close his door or lock him in his room, but gate his door to help him remember to stay in his room. Also to help with safety, because I've had plenty of 2-year-olds just go down to other parts of the house, open the refrigerator, turn on the TV, and all kinds of things what we want to be careful of. Not to mention fall downstairs if there are any stairs. So that's another good reason to have a gate. But you're going to start at bedtime, where you start by having your soothing bedtime routine, only this time you don't lie down next to him, you sit upright next to him. So make sure you don't lie in the bed next to him and read books until his eyes are getting super heavy, and then you kind of try to sneak out. That usually makes them panicked and they'll start waking up more and more. So again, soothing bedtime routine, and say, mommy's not going to lie down with you. Mommy sleeps in her room now, and so I'm going to stay with you and teach you how to put yourself to sleep. Not that it's going to be that easy, obviously, but you want to explain to him that things are changing now. And then you start sitting upright. You can touch him and verbally reassure him, and maybe even do more than you think you should initially, and then you're going to slowly reduce that, what I call intervention, and then slowly move out over the course of several nights. So by the crib, or by the bed, by the door, and then on the other side of the gate, hallway in view, and then out of view. And you'll probably experience a decent amount of wake-ups during the night where he comes to the gate, calls for you, you go to the gate, say, get back in your bed, and I'll come sit by you. And that will happen because he won't remember and he won't have that impulse control. So it's going to take some time and some real dedication. And I don't want you to start until you're like 200% ready, because any inconsistency will make this much harder for him, which will make it harder for you too. Feel free, because this might be a little bit more complicated, feel free to reach out to one of my gentle sleep coaches who can also coach you through the process.